churches aren't teaching that kind of history anymore.
We really need to know the information, and our kids need to know it.
I can't imagine history books that have not told us the information that we heard on this trip.
Spark a new level of commitment in your church. Come on a Lost Episodes Christian History Tour this year. It's never been more affordable than right now.
One thing that I never grow tired of seeing is Christians who come here to Washington and go to the nation's capital. They're at the Capitol Dome, walk through the building, and they go on a Christian heritage tour, and they see the overwhelming evidence of what this nation was founded on. Not the philosophies and ideologies of man, but the biblical transcendent truths that we find in God's Word. That's what the founders turned to. And it's like all of a sudden people realize, I do belong here. I am a part of America because America has a history that is right in line with what God is teaching us. And we have a duty and a responsibility to preserve and to continue what God has started in this nation.
If we forget our history, how do we pass it on to our kids and our grandkids?
This nation was founded by men who loved God. Not all were believers, but most subscribed to a Christian worldview, and the evidence is overwhelming in this city.
Going on a guided spiritual heritage tour of these historic places has been out of reach for most of us until this year. We are pleased to announce the immediate availability of the Lost Episodes in American History Tour. We are now accepting bookings for this year's tours from churches like yours.
I particularly like the Lost Episodes for the additional insight that we got into the Christian heritage beyond what we find in our history books.
I like the Lost Episodes because they tell you some of the information that you didn't know behind the stories.
One of the most experienced and well-respected tour companies in America will be your host for the journey. Christian Tours of America, specialists in religious educational travel.
It was enlightening, it was awesome. There was so much that I didn't know.
I feel different. I feel that I'll go home and know how to pray. Last night we walked around the Capitol. I spent more time crying and weeping.
The media will only give you one side, but we got to see what America was built on. We got to see in depth, and just the information that he gave us, it blew my mind.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Decide to journey, build the excitement, and let Christian Tours of America do the rest.
So I'm a homeschool mom, and I'm going to go home and take this information with me to my other 3 children, so it's going to be awesome.
The Lost Episodes are something that should be taught in every Christian church in our nation.
To learn more about this opportunity, go to ChristianToursOfAmerica.com or call 1-888-506-4313.